At some point, we all hit a low, but it's just for us to learn and to grow. That sounds really cheesy, but it just came to me. So don't dwell on it. That's an emotion too, which is a chemical. So you could very well be addicted to your own sorrow and pain. And wallowing in it is not going to help you. Sometimes it feels like you can't get out of it, but you're choosing not to, literally. I've been there. If you're depressed, turn some music on and say, fuck no. Yell if you have to. Yell it out loud. Say, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to do something fun. Yell it out loud if you have to. Even if nobody's around. Like, fuck this. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. And I'm going to go play music. I'm going to go swimming. I'm going to go skating. I'm going to do what makes me happy. And I'm going to pull a tarot card. Or go the fuck within. What are the odds I choose the Hermit card for that one? I love you. If you're watching me, thank you. Hopefully the shit that I have to say resonates with you somewhat, or you get some insight from all my pain and suffering. I've turned it into something. You can too. I do. I love you very much. One human being to another, platonically. Don't hate on yourself, okay? Get enough of that everywhere we go. One more tarot card. Again, 2 of coins. That juggling. And you see the water in the background, juggling with emotions even. Alright. 34 minutes. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Hoe. An instrument to cut weeds and loosen earth. Like to till the earth. To dig or to clean with a hoe. To use a hoe. I don't want to say it. I don't want to be disrespectful, but you ain't no hoe unless you're digging up the earth. Alright? So if anybody is taking advantage of you, or you're not respecting your body as a fucking temple that it is, you're not treating yourself with respect and kindness, white car, silver car, then maybe focus on yourself. You do not have to give away yourself to anybody, or your bit of earth to anybody, just to get attention, love, respect, or kindness. You give that to yourself first. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that was stern. Fucking respect yourself. Okay, you get some past life cards. Transportation. Again with the train. You don't have to be nobody's train either. I know there's like some joke with that, I think, about people, multiple partners or something like that. Listen, if you're safe and you want to try to date around, that doesn't make you a gross person or a terrible person. It doesn't make you whatever. As long as you're respecting your body and you're being safe and you're cautious with your energy and stuff, and you're just, you know, trying to find suitable partners. But it doesn't always have to be physical. You know that, right? Just letting you know. So transportation, something to do with the past. Maybe you did a lot of traveling. Maybe something's on its way to you. Maybe in the past you left a lover behind and you were never able to reconnect. Possibly in this lifetime you're reconnecting now, and that's a good thing. There's a lot of good solid couples, and we need that right now. Maybe you were a conductor. If you were a conductor of a train, there's another what do you call it, description of conductor as being like for energy, you know, kind of like metals, how they conduct energy. Well, maybe in this lifetime, instead of running a train, you are a conductor of energy in other ways. You've got lots of gifts. If any of your ancestors were part of building the railways or anything like that, there's a lot of controversy with all that stuff that happened. You do not have to be a slave to nobody, especially not to your own emotions. Do not fall at the feet of people that disrespect you. I don't know where that came from. Okay, high vibrational frequencies. Please, let's get some messages. Ancestors, come through for those that need to hear it right now before we get to the 40 mark. One card, please. Twice now. Karmic relationships. Be cautious. This one we've got a pilot. Almost looks like he's in the military. And she's got a gift. He's got a knife on the side of him. Right there. And a gun in his hand. Luckily it's not pointed at her. And she's got a gift. It looks like alcohol or something. Maybe it's a clutch. Or a purse or something in her hand. 1 foot up, so she's like a flamingo. She's standing on 1 foot. That could be symbolic for hangman. Karmic relationships, what can I say about that? If you've experienced it in the past, or your ancestors have, and they never learned any fucking lessons, and you're repeating the cycle again and again and again and again, all you have to do is say, wait a minute, this is a reoccurring pattern. Every relationship I get in, the same shit happens. Why? What am I doing? Not them. Excuse me. Not them. Don't worry about them, what they're doing. What are you doing? And what can you do differently? What are you doing? What can you do differently? Why is there a pattern reoccurring? Where is it stemming from? Where is it coming from? Where did you learn it? All these are lessons. You have to ask yourself the difficult questions. Twins. Trees. Roots. Again with the roots. That's twice. Come on, trees, roots. Maybe this is something that was passed down in your family. Maybe the family, you watched other people around you growing up and they were toxic relationships. You thought it was normal. Maybe people treated you like crap and you were just programmed to take that crap. And now you're at a certain age and you are cognitively able to be aware and think for yourself now. You are a free spirit. You do not have to be trapped. Roots are very important. You don't want to rot them out. You don't want to overwater. But you gotta want to make sure there is water occasionally, so. The information that's stored in trees, some of them have nuts. That in itself says a lot. All the different, not nuts like that, but it could be. Like Newt and Geb, if you know who those are. Do your research. But yeah, nuts themselves carry the information just like DNA, just like a family tree. Oh, that's interesting. Almost looks like there's fingerprints on this. I don't know if they're my finger. Oh, they are too. His fingerprints all over. Tiny little fingerprints. So each blueprint is a new person comes out. Do you want to be a clone of somebody? Do you want to mimic and copy everything other people do? Or do you maybe want to go your own way and do what the fuck you want to do? Alright, so we're at 4156. I'm gonna do one more past life card. One more. Galactic. What are you here to do right now? Do you want to be playing out the same scenarios and cycles again and again, or are you on a bigger mission right now? And yes, one person can affect many. One person's voice does have an effect on many. And the negative stuff, black card, can be turned into positive things. Your galactic message. If you have a calling, if there's something you're supposed to be doing. I got this imposter syndrome where it feels like when I'm on top and I'm doing really well, that I'm like faking it, or my life's fake, or that I shouldn't have it, or I don't deserve it, or that's all in my head. That was old programming. I know damn well that I have the gifts that I have, and I've had them for years, and I've had other people try to convince me I don't. I know that I can get in touch and tap into whatever the source is. I realize I can communicate with other entities and energies and talk to people that are passed over. I realize that I can get messages and downloads, and that my life's not, my life used to be a lie. Okay, that's what I'm figuring out. My life used to be a lie. Now I'm finding out the true path that I'm supposed to be on. And if other people don't like that change, well, that's on them. They need to go within. That's the second time I pull out the Hermit card. There's a lot of people hating on other people for doing what it is that they... Where'd that come from? I put the deck away, but this was in with the tarot cards. Boat. Your ship's coming in to those that are being patient. Those that are doing the work are receiving what you need. Progression, arriving, moving on, closure of old issues. If you're doing the work, you will receive what it is that you need to receive. You will get what it is that is meant to be yours. Whatever you were born with, whatever it was passed down to you. Death of an old way of thinking, rebirth of a new. Keep in mind, if this is passing of a loved one too, I'm very sorry for your loss. Many options to choose from, different pathways, whatever you're skilled and capable of doing. I personally don't like just choosing one of my gifts. I like using a bunch of different ones because I get kind of bored. Nobody told me I couldn't do all of them. Except maybe society. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up at that. Alright, I love you. Take care of yourselves.